Peace, love, and prosperity, everyone. It's Renee, and I want to welcome you back to my channel, The Hermit's Moon. We're here to do our positive affirmation law of attraction reading for February 24th. It's a Monday. So let's go ahead and get started on this week. Let's make it a good one, guys. I've already cleared the energy and said a blessing over the cards, and I've switched out a couple of decks, kind of change it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and shuffle and see what the cards have for us. Okay, Spirit, what would you have us know so that we raise our vibration and attract only good things? Help us to manifest our dreams. Okay. So at the top of the deck, we have this card. And on the bottom of the deck is our underlying energy. And we will come back to these in a moment. Let's go ahead and pull some other cards. Right now, we're going to focus on our love life. Spirit, what would you have us know so that we manifest better relationships in our lives today? What do we need to focus on? We're going to pull a random card. Okay, and we have flow. Okay, this is actually the Wheel of Fortune in a traditional tarot deck. It's a great sign. It's always about change, and it's about the flow of life, about cycles that change. So we're going to be focusing on moving into a positive flow right now, because remember, we're raising our vibration. We're not taking the negative energy with us. We're letting that go, and we're moving forward with positivity. So when you're thinking about your relationships, try to stay positive so that you attract that. If you've been going through a rough time with your partner or with someone close to you, just remember it's time for that change. The cycle's going to change today. And so try to focus on being positive. Okay, for our money, what is an affirmation, that we can focus on to attract more money? All right, that one jumped. We'll take it. It is safe for me to spend money. I know there is always more where that came from. Okay, you might be stressing out about your money right now and wondering where it's going to come from. But you have to stay in that mind frame of positive energy coming and going. And this card is also about flow. So we've got two flow messages, one in our love life and one around our money. And remember, while it's good to have money in the bank, we always want to have that. We don't want to be irresponsible with our money. But we have to remember that the more flow we have in our lives, that's an energy that is meant to come and go. So don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money to keep that energy flowing. Okay, and what's another power thought that we can use? Okay, we're just going to pull a random card. I have the perfect living space. Okay, this is a great message, especially if you're trying to manifest a new home or if you're trying to change the energy up in your household. Let's see what the card says. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. Okay, that's very important, what we need to focus on. If you're out there, if you're wanting to change things up and move into a different home, we need to be mindful that we see ourselves living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. Location is important. And remember, you don't want to get into something that you can't afford. That will only bring more stress into your life. So be mindful. You have to focus on price and be realistic. You know, it's good to dream. It's good to have big goals, but make sure you're not going to strap yourself. Okay, and let's look at our sacred geometry cards. What frequency are we going to focus on today to help us manifest? Okay. Healing. Isn't that beautiful? The healing, or the frequency of healing, supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Okay, so that's a great message for us to focus on. We need to heal. Is there something in your relationships that needs healing? Maybe you've been beating yourself up over spending money. But today we're going to focus on healing, about restoring. Okay, let's see what our tarot says. Remember, this is the card we pulled for the energy of the day, Palace of Cups. So this This is a different deck. It has 4 cards, 4 extra cards. And these cards, when I read them, for me, they're about the environment around us. So Palace of Cups, because it's the cup suit, it speaks to the environment of our love lives and our emotions. So we got this healing card. Is there anything in your environment that needs healing? It's time to focus on that today. We want to focus on the environment around us and making it as positive as we can so that we attract more of that into our lives. But this also speaks to love, because it's the cups energy, which is about emotions and love. And remember, we're in that cycle. It's getting ready to change. That wheel is turning. So focus on being positive, guys, so that it turns in a positive direction for you. Okay, and the underlier of the day was the moon. And remember, the moon card is about what's going on behind the scenes. And when we're manifesting, sometimes it can feel like things are not happening. You have to trust that even though you can't see what's going on, there is something happening. That's when everything is happening. When we don't necessarily see it, we have to trust in the universe to make those goals and dreams a reality. Remember, it's going on behind the scenes. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Okay, focus on something that you want guidance from your angels, guides, and ancestors about. We're going to get some guidance from our angel answers deck. This one jumped. Okay, it's just what I was just talking about, guys. Trust. Remember, we were looking at this underlier card, the moon, and it's about things going on behind the scenes, things that we can't see. Sometimes we have to trust and just know that it's working out for our greatest, our highest and greatest good. So trust. We have that. A lot of the cards out there today are telling us, don't necessarily look with your physical eyes. Use your third eye and just trust that everything is unfolding the way the Wheel of Fortune is telling us it will. Okay, guys, I hope this reading resonated with you. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so. And then select the notification, select all, so that you'll see whenever I post a video. We do these kinds of readings Monday through Friday, so there's lots of good guidance that's going to help us stay in that positive mind frame. But have a beautiful week. Remember, ask, believe, receive. Namaste.